Alright guys, what is up? It's Bugle Trace here, and we are starting up my next playthrough on this channel. If you guys just recently watched the conclusion of my Alan Wake 2 DLC run-through, I said that the next plan for me was going to be a Jak and Daxter sort of like marathon in terms of Dax in the celebration of Daxter coming out on PS5 here in just a few short days. So my plan is for this playthrough series, I should say, is to play through the first game and then do also that voice crack there. Oh my god! Play through the first game. Maybe what I'll do is maybe do like the very intro cutscene of Jak and Daxter 2. Probably not though, because it's kind of weird how that whole thing sort of works out. Because what happens, like the chronology goes, Jak and Daxter 1, then the intro cutscene of Jak and Daxter 2, and then everything that happens in Daxter, and then Jak and Daxter 2, like the full game altogether. So I think I'll do Jak and Daxter, and then I'll do Jak and Daxter 1, Jak 2. No, sorry. Jak and Daxter 1, Daxter, Jak 2, Jak 3, Jak X, and then the final game, or the most recent installment of the Jak and Daxter series that wasn't made by Naughty Dog, which is Jak and Daxter: The Lost Frontier, I think is what it's called. But yeah, I plan on covering all the games in this channel, and because the only games of the Jak and Daxter series that I've ever had an opportunity to play personally are Jak 2 and Daxter. I've never played, I haven't had an opportunity to play Jak 3 or the first game, or even Jak Combat Racing. So it'll be like a nice little like sort of like pseudo blind experience, because I do know like some stuff about like in terms of like gameplay and things like that, but it'll be interesting to see how this fares. We're gonna go ahead and start a new game. Let me just make sure that sound settings and everything are good. You can change the aspect ratio to 16:9 or 4.3, which is pretty interesting. Game options. I guess I'm pretty sure this was at a time where there was no subtitles or anything, so new game. We're gonna overwrite this save file, because what happened was I just like briefly like started up a game of this, and then I just I never went back and played it off camera. So like I said, this would be interesting to play it on camera. It's like I said, like a blind experience.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful
So obviously that's
or sensible thinking.
Daxter in his human form, and Jak.
As with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
continue your search for artifacts in Eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk.
Jak apparently doesn't talk in
What
this
is
one
that
too.
dark ooze?
From what I've heard.
It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
Damn.
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy
She was like, who's this guy?
going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Okay. Also, love how Daxter is just like forced to accept his situation. Like no solution whatsoever.
Communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Can't break that.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Okay, so that moves the camera right, that moves the camera left. Okay.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
I gotta collect power cells too, huh? Oh wait. But you notice this says PS2 because it's pretty much like an emulated PS2 game. When the following icon appears, the progress is being saved, but as icon is on screen, do not remove your memory card of the PS2 or turn off the system. Continue. Yes.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air.
There we go,
and then
okay.
dive down onto it, hands first.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
That fucking punch sound effect too, like what the hell? Can you land on the fucking box? Oh. Nice.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
There we go, okay. So I gotta spin for the ones that are like higher up targets.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Okay. Oh shit.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
That was a near miss.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Okay, so I gotta get more Blue Eco to get that.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Nice.
Good
Okay.
work. The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
There's a couple different ways to go here.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Well, health's already at 50, so I don't think we can increase it any more than we already have. I want to go over there, but not yet. I want to go back this way real quick. Because, yeah, we have some more Precursor orbs down here. Oh shit, that was close. Oh, I can actually be in the water. Okay. I thought the thing is if I fell in the water I would die, but thankfully not. I know it's the thing in Daxter, where when Daxter goes in the water he drowns. So that's kind of why I was weary to do that.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Tell me something I already figured out. Another one. Okay, so there's another eco charge there. Is there anything? No, it's a dead end down here. Okay. Saw ice cream on every reason. Alright. Go back up. Alright.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Alright then. Alright, so...
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Huh.
You don't know what you're missing.
Thank you.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Alright. Dead end there. Sandover Village. I kind of gotta get used to the camera controls. Like I'm able to do the navigating and stuff just fine, but it's just like routing the camera is gonna be kind of like a kind of a work in progress.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
And no shit. Anything in here? What's
Well,
this?
hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
So we need 90 Precursor orbs, which checking I only have 43. So I gotta get 90 of them altogether, huh? Okay. Oh, cool, I can save it on the fly, too. Nice. Perfect. So I gotta free 7 scout flies and bring 90 orbs. How do I... There we go. I was like, how do I unpause again? Who's this guy?
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Why does everyone want 90 precursor orbs? Jesus. This is the second guy that wants it. There we go. Nothing back here, huh?
Back already? And without fixing the eco beams? Your village needs you, boys!
Alright, so let's see, we have bring 90 orbs to the mayor, bring 90 orbs to your uncle, and free 7 scout flies. So, realistically speaking, I'm just collecting all these just to get rid of them in an instant like that.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a
Is that the same guy that plays Osmo's son in
As a matter
Daxter?
of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt.
And by the same guy, I mean the same voice actor.
I see beauty in everything, you know?
He sounds exactly
right now,
like
I couldn't
him.
chisel my way out of a box.
Like a stoner voice.
I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
He's like, bruh. Okay. We can hear.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Huh.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
All these people rewarding us with power cells. Alright, So something down there. Let's go up here first.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Aha! What the shit? What the hell was that? For some reason I tripped.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get him back into the corral?
And how exactly does he want me to do this? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, gotta bring in the crops from the June basket.
This way. Now that way. Good job. Alright. That's one. Now you. No, that way. Excellent.
Hey, my yak cows are still on the loose. Could you bring them back for me already?
I mean, there's more than two. Oh yeah, there's one right here. Okay. We already have two in there, right? Yeah. Come on. No, turn around. There's five, it looks like. Okay. Alright, that's three. Alright, your turn. Four. Come on, bud.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
You gotta bring in the crops for the job. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
All right. So it's this is just your standard run-of-the-mill platformer, which is actually kind of fun. The second one really picks it up a notch in terms of story. Like it gets like way more like complex.
You don't have enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. You can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
I love this smell of fish in the water.
Might as well just collect them all while you have a chance. That way you can do 2 birds with 1 stone. There's something backtracking. Ow. I wasn't fucking prepared for that. Shit. There we go. Oh, hey, another box. Ow. So there's more orbs up there that we can acquire, but I think we have to pick up a blue eco to be able to get the rest of those. Oh shit, oh, okay. That was close. Fuck.
I was right behind you, Jack! Really, I was.
Talk about unique death animations. No, you're not gonna get a chomp out of me, buddy. Ow. We need 180, I believe. If I'm doing the math correctly, that's how many we need to turn in. desperately needs his help.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the Precursor beam.
You know, I really wish this worked like Star Power
Yuck.
in Mario. Where, like, if you're supercharged and, like, no matter what you run through, it gets defeated. How cool would that be? Haha!
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them. We need to charge you up with that blue stuff to get this open. Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
Oh wait, right there. Cool.
Hey! We can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Down.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
How do I keep missing this fucking... Dude, there we go. I was like, how do I fucking keep missing that? Okay. Oh. Right over here. Right, yeah. said that. Just wouldn't do that. Ow. Just down. There we go. Ow.
What do you have?
We found someone else to talk to.
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Sure, why
There are
not?
2 types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Alright.
Here comes a big one.
Why is this like the easiest thing ever?
To the left. Here comes a big one. Missed again. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Hold steady. You're almost there. Your sails are sagging in the wind, boy. Hold steady. You're almost there. You did it! You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised.
That was super simple, dude.
My boat at the village dock whenever you like.
I'm just gonna let that dude tackle to himself, and I'm just gonna move on. Okay, so the last one's down there on the island. For the next one, at least.
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Alright, the stuff's done and over there. This game is actually a lot of fun, dude.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Didn't mean to do that. Well, I ran out of energy there. There you go. Oh.
This must be a Precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 Precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Trade 120 orbs for a power cell. So I need to bring 90 orbs to the mayor, to my uncle, to 120 to the I gotta bring 2 sets of 120 to the oracle. And I gotta free 7 of the scout flies. Is there an area that I haven't explored yet?
Hey! Let's go check out old Fish Brett's speedboat at the dock.
Misty Island. Isn't this the place that Daxter said he didn't want to come to?
This place gives me the creeps!
Yep.
And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz!
There we go. Oh, okay.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral, like, "How am I gonna get changed back now?"
Like I said, I like that they have a unique, like, death cutscenes for this. Oh, okay. Got it, okay.
Don't fall into the mist below us, because I don't think we'll make it back.
So we need blue eco to activate that. Well, I did just the very thing he told me not to do, so...
Hey! I see the sculptor's muse!
Excuse me? Alright, let's continue exploring this island.